know what's going on, but I know that something's wrong. And I know that lately my city it been crazy. It's like every day somebody's gone. And every time I turn around I hear them gun sounds. Cop signs, man, we need to put the guns down. Everybody wanna be a shooter, scared to fight, so they take a life. Ain't no one-on-ones now. All of this killing, I'm like, when will it stop? And it really
in a room similar to this, talking to somebody who had some knowledge that I didn't have. So when Juwan called me and he was like, yo, I want you to come speak to my group. I'm like, Juwan, what group you talking about? He said, man, just come. So I just came without a question. The rest of my team right now are on their way back from New York because we had a job up there, but I chose to stay here so I could talk to y'all about some things. The one thing that I can leave y'all with right now is everybody's going to try to down who you are and where you're from, but as long as you have that confidence in yourself and where you're from, we can build stuff. And I'm talking about everything from jobs. I always tell people, stop focusing on getting a job and learn how to create some jobs. I always tell people to concentrate on owning their land. We're famous for claiming our hoods, but most of us don't own the houses that we live in.
That's good.
If we owned our land and we owned our houses, we could change the way our neighborhoods are. Because I'm sure if every one of y'all owned the houses in your neighborhood, all the stuff that happens in the neighborhood wouldn't be happening. So we gotta learn to control our neighborhoods, we gotta control the land, and we gotta learn how to create businesses. African Americans or Africans in America are builders first. We're artists, we're builders, and we stop creating and we stop building, so our neighborhoods are a product of our laziness or our willingness not to work anymore. So my thing, what I teach over there is we gotta work. When they're tired, you still gotta work. When you're asleep, you're still working. When you get up, it's right back to work. That's the way we rebuild things. That's the way we reach our communities. And right now, what we're in the process of doing is purchasing a building so we can open up a school. Because our education is also under attack. And with our school, we're gonna open up a school where we'll follow the kids from pre-K all the way to graduation. So the kids that go to our school will be 12 years in. So we can see what the difference is if we really teach them when we follow the kids 12 years and then they graduate, what would be the difference?
So in my case, I always knew I wanted to go to college, but what I didn't do in high school and what I didn't do in middle school set me back. Because when I applied to college, I didn't get in nowhere. I didn't get in no colleges. I graduated with a 2.3 GPA, and I barely cracked 1,000 on my SAT scores. But then again, that light bulb switched on. Because I knew I wanted to do something with myself. I like sports. What you like? What you like? You play sports? Art? Well, I draw. What you like? You don't like nothing? Not really. Why you don't like nothing? You gotta get active. I get bored. You get bored easily? I understand. What you like to do? Music. Music? I bet my man like to do music. So y'all can connect with each other. So when I realized I didn't get in nowhere, that light bulb switched on. I went to Wilmington U for a semester, and I knew I ain't want to stay at Wilmington U because I felt like, why am I here? This drawing 13th grade. So I did what I was supposed to do. I got my grades up, and then I transferred out, and I went to Dell State. So as I went to Dell State, you realize how to become independent. You realize how to be responsible because who wake you up in the morning?
Myself.
Who wake you up in the morning?
1 o'clock.
Who else wake you up in the morning?
My mom.
Alright, bet. So when I got to college, my mom wasn't waking me up no more. The alarm clock wasn't waking me up no more. It was, but I was turning it off. So that's the thing that you realize when you get older, you mature, you gotta start being more responsible. So when that alarm go off at 8 o'clock, and then you let it go again till 8:15, knowing you got 9 a.m., it's time to be out the door by 8:50. So one thing I'm trying to tell y'all is you gotta be able to grow. You gotta be able to mature because it's a lot of people out here that's one-dimensional that just wanna do one thing, like, oh, I wanna get bread, I wanna get money, yada, 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 I'm trying to be designed out, blah, 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 blah. But that don't mean nothing. To keep it a being with you, I'ma just be 100 with you. It don't mean nothing. Because everybody's saying they wanna do this and do that. They wanna be like the next man. And in this life, you gotta be your own person, right? Never compromise for the world. Because if you compromise for the world, you're not being true to yourself. You true to yourself, right? You true to yourself, right? You are too, right? So, my whole thing is, reach one, teach one. Reaching through wisdom, teaching through knowledge. I want to give you some advice that I didn't listen to, because when your parents be telling you no, your mom be telling you no. Your mom be telling you no. Your mom be telling you I know, right? Your mom be telling you no. Your mom be telling you no. All right. When they tell you no, you be like, yo, they drawn right now. Like, why I can't do this? You smiling because you know that's right? So, as I got older, it took me till I got to 21 to realize, like, hey, maybe that no really meant something. Like, maybe I wasn't supposed to go do that. Because when the teachers tell y'all in high school and middle school and elementary school, people gonna be either in jail or they gonna be dead, that's real life. They wasn't lying when they said that. I know a lot of people that they went to jail and that's dead now. So when the teachers in school try to give y'all insight, or when y'all parents give y'all insight, man, this coming from me. Me. I didn't listen to my parents. This coming from me. Listen to your parents.
I don't know what's going on, but I know that something's wrong. And I know that lately my city it been crazy. It's like every day somebody's gone. And every time I turn around I hear them gun sounds. Cop signs, man, we need to put the guns down. Everybody wanna be a shooter, scared to fight, so they take a life, ain't no one-on-ones now. All of this killing, I'm like, when will it stop? And it really don't help that we don't get no help from the cops. They hear shooting in the hood, they get late to the block. Bet they hear an officer down.